we are my 7 Dragon Balls when you need them, right? This was planned for this video, guys. I just got home, of course, earlier today when I was commuting between different workplaces. Then I saw the news, of course, right? The Akira Toriyama, of course, creator of Dragon Ball, but also Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, and so on. Coming to that later, right? Fortunately, of course, passed away earlier today, and it's been hard. It's been a hard day, seriously. I started crying when I was like on the train when I saw it, right? And then I cried a little bit on and off at work and so on. One thing I did, which was like, I don't know, it's of course when I go to work and so on, is that I started to, I was like, shala, head shala, da na 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 na. Of course, I listened to the anime openings and so on, right? When I go to work and so on. But anyway, first of all, I'm gonna start the video, guy. We're finally unboxing this figure. So I had this figure for like several years, okay? I don't know, 5 years, whatever, right? Obviously, 18 is the OG top coolest waifu. I'm just gonna unbox her finally. I have this issue that you keep everything in the box, right? Except video games. Like here, it's gonna be a happy day, okay? Today is gonna be a happy day, guys. This game you just got released today, right? This is Unicorn Overlord. I got the correct edition here, whatever. My plan today was to come home, right, and do a Unicorn Overlord unboxing. I still think I will do it, of course, but it's a sad day. But normally, I just kind of keep everything in the box, right? Yeah, I'm the kind of guy. But finally, we're gonna unbox the 18 figure for all these years. Because I had it for many, many years, and you can see the figure's been like kind of damaged and everything now. But let's do it. Let's rip it open. Oh, there we go. And as you can see, I actually cleaned out all the other figures for me, right? But they're all gone, so I can like really focus on C18 here. Should have got a knife with me, I guess. Damn it. See, I did not plan this through at all. Oh no. Oh no, I have the sharp here. Oh god. Oh. I really didn't plan this through. I just sat down here, right? Like, okay, let's talk about Akira Toriyama, yeah. Let's unbox. Let's unbox C18, right? I didn't think about this through at all. Because normally, of course, you would have thought about this if you had like a knife or something, or any kind of sharp thing, right? So you could like unbox it. I need something to cut up the. I need something to like cut up the. Nothing here. There's a knife. Maybe it's like headset phone jacket. This could work, okay? I'm gonna use the headset phone jacket thing to unbox 18. Very Android of me. Maybe. I need to poke a hole in this tape, right? I can do it. Doesn't work. It's not sharp enough. I refuse to edit this video. I refuse to edit the video, okay? We're talking about Akira Toriyama. So, Akira Toriyama was the greatest person that ever lived. But seriously, he might legit be like the most influential Japanese person to ever be alive, right? Because Dragon Ball, it's an incredible big thing, right? Because the thing is that with Dragon Ball, it's such a massive thing. I mean, think about it, right? Like Dragon Ball is basically not just shonen. People say he's like a father of shonen show, but like Dragon Ball is manga and anime. It's Dragon Ball is manga and anime. I know we have other stuff too, like Sailor Moon and so on, right? I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. But you would never have like 98% of today's animes or mangas, whatever, wouldn't exist without Dragon Ball, Or at least they wouldn't be as they are, right? Because even if you don't have a shonen per se, right? Look at like any comedy anime. How often don't they refer to the super saiyan thing? For example, I don't know, 100 girlfriend, and the girl has like a super saiyan form, or like I don't know, Bimbogami, and they have like a super saiyan. What's that? The dog, yeah, like Super Saiyan dog. They can do things. Like it's the most Dragon Ball is the most like mainstream thing, right? In anime and manga, it is the most influential work by far, right? And so like literally every action anime, sport animes, all of them are influenced by Dragon Ball, but also all the comedies. Almost every goddamn comedy influenced by Dragon Ball, also the Slump, of course, slapstick comedy and so on, right? And of course, that in a sense, all the other big names, Naruto, One Piece, were also massively, of course, influenced by Dragon Ball, which of course is important, I know that. But the thing is that, so without Akira Toriyama, we wouldn't have like One Piece, we wouldn't have Naruto, we wouldn't have Bleach, right? Like he's I would say he genuinely is the most influential man in Japanese history, honestly. Like and in culture, because the thing is that we can take it even further, right? And finally, finally unboxing her! Finally managed to figure out, here we go, C18, we're gonna unbox her to celebrate Akira Toriyama. We're finally unboxing C18, there we go, I'm just gonna stand here, I moved all the other figures in front of me, right? So C18 is gonna have this like glorious placement by herself here today. Oh my god, she's fucking rough lady, come on. The OG top ultimate waifu, right? Oh, there she come up. Oh, and she has a stance on it. I know she's not just picked up the stance as well. She stands on it. There we go, guys. There we go. You know it. You know it. You want it. There we go. Of course, C18, right? The original waifu. I've had this box for like 6 years on it. He's never unboxed her, but now finally we can unbox C18, and obviously this front leg should be in this thing, and it says Dragon Ball Z on the bottom, right, which is nice. So you have that to it. Yeah, I always liked when. Oh shit! Holy fucking shit! This is cursed, man. This is cursed. Seriously, I broke the leg. Holy shit, man. This is like a bad omen. I couldn't get it in there. Oh my god, I've never done it before in my life. Oh my god, this is cursed, man. I can probably fix it though. Put off the leg there, which I won't be able to stand here now then. Oh my god. No. My god, guys. My god. I was just too into it. Oh my god. This is cursed, man. This is goddamn cursed. Yeah, I was trying to press the leg stuck right, and I broke it off. Yeah, it's dark, man. But yeah, Akira Toriyama, right? He's like the most influential man, given that he, create. Because thing is that if you take it even further, right? Dragon Ball and him then influenced. They do it in the wrong way. That would explain it. Like it's like it's 2 holes, right? Yep, that would explain it. I put the heel in the wrong way. Yeah, I took the heel in the wrong way on it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I guess I'm too upset. And I'm muscular, man. Inspired by the Dragon Ball. Inspired by the Dragon Ball, yeah. Yeah, I see it now. After that, I was like, oh yeah, now it makes sense. I took the wrong way, but I forced the course, tried to force it. But actually, it's like pretty clean cut. Yeah, this mint condition didn't stay very long, but I can fix it though. It's like the shoe basically fell off, but yeah, you can fix it. But I probably need to use a little bit of, like, honestly, I need to shit a bit. Sometimes you can use reattach it, but here the shoe, yeah, I broke it a little bit. I need to like reattach it with some glue or something. Let me go get that. I'm gonna get it. I refuse that video. I refuse to edit video. I said before myself, we're gonna be through here. You're gonna see me break the goddamn figure of C18. Jesus Christ, man. I'm gonna have the. It's over here. There we go. I got liquid glue over here. This is my shop. A little workstation over there. Yeah, the first time for everything. Oh shit! Now I pushed down the painting behind me. This is a top of the art video. Anyway, I'm just gonna glue her. Seriously, it would be the best way. She stood there, safe, behind my TV on the shelf for like 6 years. she survived 2 moves, guys. But then, the fateful day, she got it all destroyed there. I want to say not be a little lazy here. This should be enough though. It's like the shoe is a little bit off there. Zip. It should be enough. I have to hold her at this anyway, right? To fix this with the glue anyway, regardless. So we're gonna like just have her standing in my. Yeah. I'm gonna hold CAT like this anyway until the glue, you know. Just gonna correct her like that. There we go. But yeah, so thing is that Dragon Ball, right, is incredibly influential. More than just like the in manga anime, right? Because I said earlier, all the comedy shows and so on, right, inspired by Dragon Ball. But it's more than that. You of course have, I don't know, Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? You know what I mean? Like you have so much stuff. Steven Universe, whatever. Right? Like you can find the Dragon Ball influences in the fusion thing and in that thing and like transformations and so on, right? In so many other stuff in the West culture as well, right? Western comic books, Western video games especially, and also Western like cartoons, right? And modern Marvel adventure, whatever, right? So it is truly like the most influential cultural person, I would say. And that's just talking about, of course, Dragon Ball, the manga and anime. But also, I mean, yeah, sure, it's opposed to his actual video games, that's all, right? But then he was also behind Dragon Quest. And Dragon Quest, one of my all-time games. I'm a huge JRPG fan, right? So earlier, Unicorn Overload, played FF7 every day, right? Played Like a Dragon last month, so on. But I also played every Dragon Quest game. I love Dragon Quest games. They're hardcore, they're classic, they're very Japanese. They don't change much, right? So it's beautiful games. And he of course made the art in all the games, right? And also inspired some of the writing. He was part of the team. So like writing, art, and so on, and character design, personalities, right? And yeah, Dragon Quest is like the OG JRPGs, right? So without Dragon Quest, we wouldn't have Final Fantasy and so on, etc. Right? We wouldn't have those games. We wouldn't have Tactics Ogre Battle, right? So on. We wouldn't have Unicorn Overlord, based on those games. It's yeah, Dragon Quest is incredibly important, basically. And Akira Toriyama is one of the key persons, right, behind it as well, basically. And it's just it's sad. But I will say that, of course, that you can't just think about him. Obviously, a video game is the whole team, of course, but still. And then that also, but it's kind of funny because stuff that he made in Dragon Quest, also influences anime and manga, right? Because, for example, look at an anime like Cautious Hero. Cautious Hero is about like you have the slime enemy, so on, right, or whatever, slime and so on. But I mean the whole like the slime enemy, right, and a bunch of other enemies in Dragon Quest are so common, right, in all the isekais, right. Like basically all the isekai animes are based on Dragon Quest to some extent, right, and almost all of them, except if they're sci-fi. But all the fantasy ones are, right. So it's very important. I'm moving my hand too much now. I'm laughing, thinking about it. Damn it. So that's really important too. So I think it's really interesting because he both influenced manga and anime. Like by far, again, the most influential person in manga and anime. Absolutely, 100%, no discussion about that. But also then, from the gaming standpoint as well, right? Influenced both video games, but also then again other manga and anime and so on from video games, right? And then he also worked on Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger, of course, is like the best Super Nintendo game of all time. It is seen by many as like the perfect video game, right? 10 out of 10 video game. And again, then, see with Dragon Quest, he was involved in, like character design and so on, right? Of course. So that's like the legendary dream team, right? When they made, Chrono Trigger. It's an amazing game. I played it like I don't know. I've beat it several times. I have even I even replayed recently on the DS version. The game is longer and so on, and it connects the Shala kid thing better and so on into Chrono Cross. But yeah, he's the most honestly, yeah. Akira Toriyama is the most influential person probably in my life, because he influenced not just manga and anime, but also video games so much. And JRPG is my favorite like genre. So that's massive. But I really think you can't find like a Japanese person that's more influential than he is, and almost like more or less he's one of the most influential person on the planet, right? You can't find many more people in culture-wise in today and so on. I mean, the thing is that Dragon Ball also is of course the big thing, right? That made Japanese culture popular in the West, right? Outside of Japan. And again, yes, you have like Sailor Moon and some other stuff too, but Dragon Ball, of course, is by far the big hitter. And then later, like today, One Piece is more popular than Dragon Ball. I think it's sold more or less, yeah, also one, right? But obviously, One Piece is like super taken from Dragon Ball, right? So that would never happen without Dragon Ball. And of course, in the future, more humans will be alive and all this stuff. So you're gonna have people buying older mangas more or whatever, right? And older mangas might be more popular, like in recent years, whatever. Right? Demon Slayers have had much more Yusukai and so on popular, but all of them are based on Dragon Ball. And the thing is that Dragon Ball is also, yes, it is a shonen show, right? But also the thing is that some people probably undermine what he did or compare it to other people that are successful, whatever, right? But the thing is that he was the king, the father, on all that nice word, the legend, right? In the most popular genre too, which he basically created and formed. Right? That's the thing too. He wasn't just like, oh, the creator of Dragon Ball, it's a shonen show. No, like shonen are like 90% of the sales are like shonen. Yeah, I know, but at least back in the days. So he was like not only was he like the influential legend, right, of one genre, no, of the genre, right, of the genre that shaped all the other genres basically, right, more or less. Um, Few other people can be compared to Akira Toriyama. Perhaps Kento Murai then with like Berserk, right? In a manga way, I would say that Murai also has a huge impact, right? Berserk is like the seinen show, which influenced many, all the seinen, and also then many shonen and so on, right? But just like I said earlier, right? Things that Akira Toriyama's work though influenced like Western stuff so much more than like Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Cartoon Network, whatever, right? Yeah, so that's why it's so much bigger too. Where, for example, Berserk influenced like Dark Souls, right, Elden Ring, and so on. So it isn't completely a void here, right? Definitely not. There are other, of course, amazing people as well, right? I'm not saying against that. What if I can let her go now? Where's the word here? But my God, yeah, I pressed it in the wrong way. So I can't blame at least the figure. No, I don't think. Maybe it was a little bit badly worked, but I don't think so. I was just emotional and angry, right? And the thing is that this was the issue as a kid, a Superman issue. But seriously, no joke. That would break stuff. Not all of it. I mean, not commonly, but sometimes you would like accidentally like take off a door handle or whatever. I'm that strong, but seriously, it happens sometimes, right? And now when I'm an adult, I learned to kind of like hold back my physical strength, right, when I open stuff and so on. Yeah, like literally. And instead now I'm almost like a pushover, right? People are like, oh, it takes so long to open. Oh, I don't want to open this box. I don't want to, accidentally cut it wrong or something. Yeah, now I'm like super. I'm not like worried about it, but I'm usually way more, holding back 95% of my strength, right? So I won't accidentally destroy stuff. Obviously not. Yeah, now I'm sitting here being like, hey, let's do it. Finally, I'm almost 18 and I break the leg of her immediately. It's like, well, it cut off clean in the shoe though, so it's fine, I think. But I don't think I can. It's like I broke it a little bit, so it could be taken off there. But I think it's that I saw it was like a little bit angled out. So if I just let her without the glue, right, she probably will like fall after a while. Maybe it work. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna cheat there and be like, whatever, you can glue it because maybe if I remove the shoe first and also it's not stupid. It would be faster if I remove the shoe and I would like. It depends. It depends. But yeah, first time for everything. It never happened to me before. I'm always super careful normally, right? So to never damage anything, especially its figures. And now I'm just like an elephant in a. Yeah, it's quite annoying. And honestly, I'm too afraid to release it now. I'm too afraid now. Yeah, it's probably fine now. I've been holding it here for like 10 minutes now. But I guess now I'm sitting here thinking about Dragon Ball, thinking about Akira Toriyama, and I'm just like, yeah, I can probably do it now. but I'm almost like too afraid to do it, right? Have to balance on it. I hold her hand a little bit. Yeah, I'm too afraid now to release her. I'm too afraid to do it. It hurt today, really did. And you know, I struggled, right? I struggled at work today. I struggled with the meetings, and we had this huge meeting with the boss. Of course, you had to have that. So I get to work late, slightly late, because of this news, a little bit. And I get here, and it's like, oh yeah, we have like this big meeting today. And then the boss, like the second highest boss of the whole place, he's gonna be like a guest with his wise person. They're gonna come in here. And I was like, oh great, perfect timing, man, perfect timing. Yeah, I'm super happy. Yeah, I was sitting there trying not to cry or something. I cried a little bit when I was opening so on. So I was like, tear-eyed in the meeting, be like, oh fine, bros, yeah, it's a great meeting. Yeah, I was like, I did not say much at work today, seriously, until lunch. I just sat there kind of quiet in all the in those meetings with the boss and so on. Yeah, 100%. Man, I didn't say that much at all. That's weird, man. And I don't know. So I was scrolling here, and everything you see is like Sandland, Dragon Ball. You know, you just see stuff. Yeah, like it's possible to go online to everything online about Akira and Dragon Ball, right? Which makes sense though. Yeah, it's yeah, everyone is just like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball. It's I don't know. I would have probably cried a lot more earlier, right? But the thing is that you know I read the news like 8 hours ago, something like that, right? 6 hours ago, and I was sitting at work for like 6 hours crying basically. So I'm all out of tears. I'm only angry now, so I break my figure instead. She can actually probably stand now, but I'm just like 2 or 3 to go. It's yeah, it's heartbreaking. Um, that's super annoying, man. Yeah, the sun went down in my face when I started recording this thing. Um, Super annoying. Everything is wrong today. Everything is bad. Life is terrible. We can unbox this box later. I'm gonna be very careful again. Yeah, I'm gonna be back to my normal grown-up self, and I'm gonna be super worried when I unbox this thing next to me later. And I'm just like, oh my god, 18. I protected you in that box for all those years. Used to break you. I was actually thinking of buying another 18 figure though. Yeah, yeah, like 18 as a ninja, I think it was. It's pretty expensive though. Now after doing more what they're doing it here. Because now she's like falling here, but she can't stand now though. She's fine now though. But my god, what a ridiculous bad day, guys. But yeah, let's end it. Let's say en course then. Akira Toriyama, right? Most influential Japanese man in culture ever. Amazing. And of course 18 is also the coolest woman ever. I made a video about her a few weeks ago. And that also feels so weird because, you know, if you asked me like 2 weeks ago when I made an 18 video, I wouldn't be saying that, oh yeah, Akira is dead or whatever, this is happening. I would just imagine him to live. He was 68. Yeah, I would have, you know, it didn't even cross my mind, you know, he was gonna be. That's crazy, right? It didn't even cross my mind at all. 68 is fairly young. Man, my hands are too shaky, so I have a problem. Yeah, I have to redo this figure later because my hands are trembling too much. I feel like you see my hands are moving too much. So the glue is gonna be a little bad now because I'm not holding her down too much. Right, my hands are shaking too much right now. So it's like failing what I'm trying to do because I can't hold my hands still. It goes like this a little bit. So yeah, I'm like shaking off the. Cause I glued a bit there. I fell off. Yeah, in her shoe. Yeah, you can see there. I missed. She can kind of stand, but it's not. I was moving too much. figure is kind of weird because he has like really the other leg course is very minuscule, doesn't give you much support. So God damn it. What's the video, man? Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go again. Yeah. It frustrates me a lot now. Anyway, guys, I'll be at the video, I don't know. I will upload it. And yeah, talk about great man Akira was. But a bad luck video though. I can see it for 4 hours though, but yeah, I was like Dragon Quest 2, right? And Chrono Trigger. But I feel you don't have to do Chrono Trigger too much. Chrono Trigger is just like an amazing game. You can do all the different timelines, and it's like it's like peak Super Nintendo, you know. But there are some other games I like, NES 2, like Second 3 and so on. So it's definitely up there, like the best games ever made. Which is also part of though. Like I said earlier, it's crazy how he influenced the gaming industry from both like his mangas, you know. Like I said, right, they influenced the gaming industry, but he also influenced by actually working on some really like some of the most biggest selling, most favorite games as well, right? So he influenced the gaming industry in like 2 ways. And then, like I said earlier, he influenced the anime industry from 2 ways because he influenced how animes that are based on like isekais, right, on video games and so on, right, how they are based on his games, but also influenced them because of Dragon Ball. So he like double, he pincher moved. He was like the pincher cultural legend, right? He influenced like so many animes and isekais and fantasies and so on in both different directions, right? By being a prolific person in both video games and in manga, right? So because it's very few other people that are both successful in working in the two different industries, right? You have one person doing either one of them, but he was in both, which is crazy. So that's also why he's an incredible influence person, right? He really is. But anyway, I want the video, guys. Subscribe, whatever. See you guys with like opposite and 3 and so on later tonight.